Hello, everybody. Hope you're keeping well. I'm here in the UAE with my fantastic colleague and communications expert, Linda, over in Tel Aviv. Hi, Linda.
Hello, Paula. How are you?
Really good, thank you. We've got a nice little conversation today about holidays because we all love a holiday, right? And we've had quite a few people ask both of us on different sides about the amount of religious holidays we're perceived to have. And it made us have a little think about that, didn't it? And between us, we did quite well, I'd say, between the Muslim and the UAE holidays and the Israeli and the Jewish holidays. So we did a little chart that Linda's going to show us just to give you a visual impact about our working days in any
Lots of
one.
holidays, lots of holidays.
So if you just look at this chart, nothing other than visual, the grey days are Israeli holidays, the orange are UAE holidays. But I have to say they're nowhere near complete. They're often many more days if it's attached to a weekend, for example, or if we have an extended public holiday. The blue are weekends. So we've managed to calculate that we've actually got an average working month between us together of 21 days,
Woo!
or 253 days in 365. So, and there will be more, as we've said. So it's quite interesting to see that. I think it's good to be aware of holidays that are coming up when you're trying to plan your work. And, we're both just going to briefly explain some holidays in each country and what happens. We've got coming up next week here a 5-day holiday, which is very exciting for everybody. Not a religious holiday, it's the UAE National Day, which is on December the 2nd always. And the fact that we're only 49 years old, yeah, we're not very old. The UAE is not at all old.
I was surprised
So,
to see that, by the way. I was looking into that, and you know what? You're even younger than we are? Oh, my goodness. Yeah.
yeah, there's, I mean, if you previous to that, there were a few buildings around, but we were practically just desert. So it's quite, spectacular and awesome that it's happened in that space of time. And the other holiday that attaches to our National Day holiday is Martyrs' Day at the end of November, just to recognise all of our military fallen guys around the world, as every country does. So it ends up being a 5-day holiday, which is huge for everybody. And if you're really clever and you tag on a Thursday or you tag on a Sunday, before you know it, you can be taking 2 weeks off. So pretty much everything's going to stop. Huge celebrations. And I'm sure you've seen in the media, the Burj Khalifa, the world's tallest tower, just covered in fireworks. So we are very, very firework heavy here. We break world records every year with our fireworks. I do question the cost of that, but it's spectacular to watch. So, our religious holidays are, most of you already know, because you've got a Muslim community over there as well. I know we've got Ramadan and we've got 3 Eids a year, which are just special religious celebrations. Some of them are completely dry, as in you won't be able to go out and drink or party anywhere on certain holidays. So they're a watch out. So you can go out for food, but there'll be no music and there'll be no alcohol served. So we've got special little things attached to every holiday, but they can be quite special and quite interesting as well, some of them. So yeah, it's great. We have loads of holidays, but when we're working together, I think we really need to knuckle down and work out we don't have a lot of days together. But what happens over in Israel? One of the questions that came through to me was, "Oh, the Jew is just for you." Is that the truth?
Well, as somebody said here when he was visiting during the Passover holiday, oh my God, every day is Saturday, every day is Shabbat, because
Yeah.
we have several week-long holidays where at the beginning of the week for a day or two, it's the holy day and everything's closed. At the end of the week, it's the holy day as well, so things are closed. In the middle, often people are not working, but they go out and have vacations with the family. That's the Passover holiday, the Sukkot holiday, which is usually September, October. And in September, where you had several days marked off for our holidays, September, October, depending on the year, we have the high holidays, which is the New Year's. Rosh Hashanah, which is a huge thing here. You know, everybody spends time together. They have huge meals together. They pray together. They take off time together, go on vacation together. Yom Kippur, the Day of Atonement, is a very, very special day here because it is the one day of the year that no cars are allowed on the streets, on the highways. And it is so quiet and so lovely. But what happens is it's almost a national bicycle day. All of the
Yeah.
kids get new bicycles and everybody's riding their bicycles and they take long bike rides and it becomes a special day. Either you're in the synagogue praying and atoning for your sins or you're out on the bicycles. So we have quite a few holidays, as you've noticed, and some of
Yeah.
them are seriously these week-long holidays where people take off from work for a full week. And if you get an extra weekend, you can go out of the country and make it almost 2 weeks. When we have the high holidays in September, October, basically the month is gone. So we have to be careful about that, especially when it comes to working. Some people will work in the intermittent days between holidays.
Yeah, kind of sometimes people will drop in and out, but you know, and the it's about planning, as we keep saying. You know, if you're going to work with each other, you need to really plan ahead. One of the difficulties here with some of our holidays is they rely on the cycle of the moon and the moon being spotted to announce the holiday. When I first arrived, I found it incredibly difficult. So we know it's going to be within the next week, but we have to wait for the exact days to be announced when they spot the moon. There's official people that look for the moon, then they announce we can see the moon, the holiday will be on this day.
That
When
is
you
wild.
first start
That is wild.
trying to work, it's like, well, am I working Sunday or not? Well, I'll tell you on Thursday. So that's interesting. So we've got a vague idea when it will be within the weeks, and often people will predict it, but until the moon is sighted, no official holiday.
Wow.
So
Because
yeah,
we also work on a lunar calendar, but things are set ahead of time and people know more or less. So,
absolutely.
you know, that's why it also changes from year to year. We don't have the holidays on the exact same dates from year to year. Sometimes there can be a difference of 2, 3 weeks. So it's in one month or the other. The high holidays can be September, they can be in October. We always say they're early this year, they're late this year.
Yeah, it's like Easter. That happens with, and I think it would be really great that, you know, perhaps we should produce some kind of Israeli UAE calendar,
I was
working
thinking
calendar.
that, yes, we could work on that. That's something that's needed because people will need to know, you know, why are people not getting back to me? Or what are the days we can work together? Or what are the days, there are certain days that people will work, even though, like I said, intermittent holiday days, but there are other days that you won't find anybody. So you're right. We need to know when we're available and when we're not for business.
I think a common theme that's running through this is research, research, research. It's
Hmm.
absolutely sure, because it's so easy to get caught out. But yeah, so that's our holiday explanation. If you've got any more specific questions, let us know. Thank you, Linda. It's lovely to see you.
Thank
Good to see
you.
you.
And soon is our Hanukkah holiday, which is usually near Christmas. So happy
Yeah,
Hanukkah, everybody.
happy Hanukkah. Have a good day. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.